Live from Arrowhead, it's Friday afternoon.
What's up, Warhawks? I'm Piper, and I'm joined today with Eli.
That's right. Welcome to our first ever newscast. We have a lot of good information planned for you guys tonight.
Tonight, the Warhawks will play their third home game in the playoffs. Eli, can you fill us in a little bit?
Yes. What an exciting couple of weeks it has been for our Arrowhead football team. Right now, the team's on a 6-game win streak and heading into round 3 of the playoffs tonight at 7 at home. We're playing Sussex, so be there, be loud, and remember, everyone wanting to go will need to buy a ticket. Your activity pass will not get you into the game. If we win tonight, we're going to move on to the Final Four, playing either Wanakee or De Pere. Speaking of sports, Ben and Mati have a piece about our winter sports this year. Let's hear what they have for us.
This is Mati Marlis.
And I'm Ben Gustafson, reporting from the Arrowhead.
With the autumn season coming to a close, we are coming up on the snowy winter season, and with that comes all the entertaining winter sports.
Hockey, basketball, and skiing are just some of the thrilling sports coming of the season. If you are interested in any of these sports, be sure to get all of your paperwork and forms in on time before the winter season officially starts on November 17, 2025.
Intramural basketball is starting up in the coming weeks as well. Forms can be picked up in the North Activities Office, and all forms must be turned in by November 21st, plus a $10 fee.
Team divisions will be split between freshmen and sophomores and juniors and seniors for male basketball. In all grades for females, contact Ms. Hepp or go to the activities office for any questions.
Hi, I'm Ava Eigner, reporter for the Arrowhead. Okay, now who doesn't love food? What's even better than eating it is donating it to Feed the Hungry. November 10th through November 14th, Student Senate will be hosting its annual food drive, with the donations going to the Heartland and North Lake food pantries. Bring food to your favorite class. The one teacher with the most food at the end of the drive will win donuts to distribute to all of his or her classes. There will be various themes throughout the span of the week. For example, Mondays, Rise and Shine, so bring cereal, oats, jelly, and breakfast items. Tuesdays, toiletries, so bring soap, toothpaste, deodorant, and shampoo. Wednesdays, winter warm-up, so bring soup, holiday food, beans, stuffing, and pasta. Thursdays, farm to table, so bring honey, canned fruit, bread mix, and canned vegetables. And Friday is Snack Friday, so bring dried fruit, rice cakes, healthy baby food, and rolled oats. Speaking of giving, here's Kiana and Olivia to talk about the Veterans Breakfast.
Hello Arrowhead, I'm Olivia Fry and joining me is Kiana Nedabu. Today we would like to update you on the upcoming Veterans Breakfast next Tuesday.
If you're already signed up and have additional questions, you can contact Mr. Flesh at his Arrowhead email.
This will take place from 8 to 9:30 in the South Campus cafeteria on the 11th of this month. Students attending will automatically be excused from their 5th block class.
If you have a veteran family member and you would like to join your peers for breakfast, make sure you're signed up for you and your guests on the Arrowhead website.
Next we have Catherine and Addison talking about our giving tree.
Calling all Warhawks, how would you like to give back this holiday season? Arrowhead's annual giving tree is back. From November 17th to December 5th, students can grab a tag off of the tree and buy a gift that matches the description on the tag. For example, a tag may say 11-year-old girl in need of winter boots, shoe size 6.
We encourage you to go out and grab a tag and bring back an unwrapped present to put under the tree. This is a great way to have a little extra fun shopping this holiday season. So remember, sometimes all it takes to know the true meaning of Christmas is a little treat for someone in need. This is Addison and Catherine signing off.
The heartbeat of Arrowhead High School isn't just on the scoreboard, it's right here on the field. This Friday, our marching band takes the spotlight at the home playoff game against Hamilton Sussex, starting at 7 p.m. After an incredible season filled with hard work and unforgettable performances, the Arrowhead Marching Band is ready to energize the crowd. This week, we'll perform 3 fan favorites, Carry Me On My Wayward Son, Take Me Home Country Roads, and High Hopes, each one to sure get fans cheering. As field captain, I couldn't be prouder of this group. Their dedication, energy, and passion are unmatched. We're excited to support our football team as they chase a state title, and if they make it, the band will travel with them, performing in full uniform every step of the way. So whether you're in the stands or watching from home, get ready for a night of music, school spirit, and high-energy performances. The Arrowhead Marching Band isn't just playing music. We're creating memories and inspiring fans. Don't miss this Friday's playoff showdown at 7 p.m. Arrowhead High School Marching Band, bringing the music, the passion, and the pride. We can't wait to see you there.
Thanks, Melena. Warhawks, are we willing to donate our blood to save 3 lives and to receive prizes on the side? The Student Senate has partnered with the Red Cross to host a blood drive at the school.
If you want to sign up for the blood drive, you can do so the final week of November during any of your lunch periods up at North. Once you are signed up, the blood drive will be hosted December 5th in the West Gym.
Hello Warhawks, I'm Reese Corraucci, a reporter from the Arrowhead. Outside of Arrowhead, on Election Day, the Democratic Party had a historic win. Elected Abigail Spanberger in Virginia and Mikey Sherrill in New Jersey for governor, and Zohran Mamdani in New York City for mayor.
However, many voters are unsatisfied with the state of the country. According to ABC News, similar to last election, there was a major political shift. A large number of unhappy voters in New Jersey voted for Sherrill. New Jersey has never elected a governor from the same political party 3 election cycles in a row.
According to the New York Times, the government shutdown has lasted 35 days, the longest government shutdown in history. There are ongoing discussions between Republican and Democratic lawmakers. President Trump stated that the Republicans are getting politically killed by this impasse.
Conducted by NBC News with an error margin of 3.1 percentage points, 52% of voters blame President Trump and congressional Republicans for the shutdown, and 42% of voters blame congressional Democrats. Keep in mind, studies conducted by UCLA have shown that NBC does have a slight left-leaning bias.
Thanks for tuning in. Back to you, Eli and Piper.
Thanks, Reese.
That wraps up today's episode of the Arrowhead News.
Thanks for watching, and be sure to tune in next week.
See you later, Warhawks.
Being a winner is a curse. It doesn't matter how much you've won before. You're not a winner until you win again.
Signer trying to get to the edge and does. Out across midfield, Signer with a head of steam. Breaks it inside the 20. He will take it to the house. Gonna go deep. Caught. Touchdown. Oh, baby! What an answer from the Warhawks! Introducing today's game officials, referee Ron Murphy, umpire Tom Turks, linesman Jerry Wood, line judge Kyle Moore, and back judge Jim Earhart. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our 2025 Arrowhead High School marching band.
Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Week 3 of the playoffs. Arrowhead versus Sussex Hamilton. I am Ryan Andrews, joined by Michelle Verkler and Andy Johnson. Michelle, Andy, are you ready for a great night of football?
I don't know how many more nights of great football we can handle with all these wonderful games going down to the wire. Ryan, Michelle, it seems almost deja vu as these teams are very familiar with each other, having played an instant classic on their crossover game where Arrowhead came out on top 21-20. There was a late 2-point conversion by Hamilton that was denied. That was the difference in that game. So if that game has any indicator on what is going to happen here tonight, you better buckle up and get ready.
Speaking of getting ready, here come your Arrowhead Warhawks, about to go through that tunnel.
I'm going to be completely honest, it's great to see them in their traditional red unis. If you watched them last week, I think we got to get rid of those black uniforms, right, Michelle? I think it's time to stick to the traditional red uniforms. Watch as this team comes out. They're going to be fired up, ready to go. Spoke to a lot of these kids today. They are ecstatic to get another opportunity to play on a home field. And here we go. First look at Arrowhead as they come out. Stands are electric. Players on both sides are ready to go. Arrowhead won the opening toss. They are going to be kicking off to start the game to Sussex Hamilton, as we're about a minute away from kickoff for this level 3 game against Arrowhead and Sussex Hamilton.
Yeah, these two teams have met in the playoffs the last few years. When they met earlier this season, it was an instant classic. I mean, the best of the Classic 8, or among the best of the Greater Metro. This is going to be a great showdown tonight.
It's going to be a great showdown. It'll be a matter of if Arrowhead's offense can get going. It was 3 interceptions for Arrowhead's defense that led the way. A pick 6 by Jack Tarkowski. 2 wonderful field goals that were the difference.
Mr. Polancic.
As we're getting ready to kick, the fireworks once again will go off for the last home game of the season here at Taraska Field. One way or the other, the winner of this team is going to be on the road next week. Sussex Hamilton dispatching the Kimberly Papermakers in the level 2 playoff game last week. And Arrowhead doing enough just to hang on. Up 21-6 last week against Brookfield East, and it came down to a missed field goal for them to hang on. But here we sit, level 3, and as we get ready for kickoff, Ryan, Michelle, I expect to see a lot of that up-tempo offense from Hamilton that we saw last week. A very explosive offense. They do a great job of mixing up their runs, their passes. Their quarterback, Ederman's going to be more of a dual threat quarterback. He's coming in with 500 yards rushing, I believe 19 touchdowns on the ground as well. So get ready for this explosive offense meets this tremendous defense for Arrowhead.
Absolutely. I'm so excited. Once again, we have Arrowhead wearing red, Sussex Hamilton wearing white. To kick off for the Warhawks is Evan Wozniak, the great junior kickoff and punt specialist, as well as a defensive player. And here we go, folks. Get ready. This game is about to begin. And a nice kick by Wozniak, and that's going to be a touchback.
Nice. A little swirling wind, but other than that, you couldn't ask for better weather tonight on a level 3 game. Should not play a factor as we get to see Arrowhead's defense come out here to start.
Andy, you talked about that up-tempo offense for Sussex, and last time we had a little trouble with that in the first half. What does Arrowhead have to do?
Assignment sound. It was a breakdown in assignments, and if they can identify that and find that weakness, that offense will take advantage of it. So they're going to try and stay assignment sound. Everybody do their jobs. Talking with senior linebacker and Army recruit number 0, Brendan Foley, they practiced it all week. They had up-tempo practices, making sure that they could get lined up right away. So you can see them getting to the ball right now, getting down.
All right, 2nd and 4 here. Cole Erdman hands it off. Nope, it's a fake. Nice pass. And that's going to be the first down.
Good opening 2 plays for Hamilton with a good first down run, and that opens up that playbook, that 2nd and short. They're staying on schedule, getting good yards on that first down. That set up a nice play for the 2nd down conversion.
Okay, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Oh!
So on the ground, but handled nicely. It bounced right back up into his hands, and he got a darn near a first down again.
Yeah, that's the thing, that football is not round shaped like a basketball, so you never know what way it's going to bounce as they go fast.
All right, 2nd and 1 here, nearing midfield. Erdman's going to keep it himself. He gets the first down and gets across the 50.
Yeah, and you can just see how quickly they did a good job in that first half of their game during the regular season. They moved it, between the 20s. They had a hard time initially capitalizing, getting points off of it. So we'll see if Arrowhead's defense can tighten up a little bit, but you can just see how explosive this Hamilton offense is.
First and 10, and a flag is dropped.
It almost feels like you can kind of take a breath here if you're Arrowhead's defense, just to give a breather. When I talk about staying on schedule, that's where, if you're Hamilton, can you overcome these penalties here? Starting at 1st and 15 now.
All right, 1st and 15 now from the 46. Erdman has it, looking to throw. He's going to launch it deep down the middle to number 10. It's caught, complete, first down.
Really good protection by Hamilton's line. Gave Erdman all day to throw it, and he dropped a dime in the middle of the field. Yeah. Just like that, Hamilton overcomes that 1st and 15, and they're in the red zone.
Erdman, a quick pass to the right. Good gain there, gain of 5 on the play.
Yeah, our cornerback's got to do a better job. He's flying up, but he can't take himself out of the play. He needs to take on those blockers and let everybody rally up. He flew up, but ran around the blockers instead of taking them on.
2nd and 6 now from the 13. It's going to be a keep by the QB. Brought down short of the first down.
Yeah, I mean, this is just an onslaught right now. You're seeing everything.
Oh, no, first down.
Going Hamilton's way as you get positive yards on every single play right now. There's not been a stop here made by Arrowhead's defense as it is 1st and goal from the 6.
Yeah, 1st and goal here. Hamilton moving quickly. Erdman throws it down the middle, and that is a touchdown.
And you can't script a better opening series of events for Hamilton's offense, as it looked like it met little to no resistance from Arrowhead's defense.
Yeah, Drew Olson, the junior wide receiver, brought that one in for 6 points.
A well-oiled offense. You can see just how much confidence they're playing with in this level 3 game, as that offense is just operating on a high level.
The kick by number 15 is good. 7-0 Hamilton. And we will see in a moment how Arrowhead responds.
First blow goes to Hamilton. We'll see what happens when Arrowhead gets punched. If they get knocked down or they're going to get back up. If I know anything about these boys, they're in for a fight here. So a lot of time left, but great opening series for Hamilton.
There's a great showing here by the Sussex Hamilton fans across the way here. Did any of you catch what that flag said that the student was running around? It's like a homemade flag.
We'll see what kind of version of Arrowhead's offense we get. They seem to have been up and down a little bit as of late. Got off to a great start last week, Ryan Michelle. 21 points unanswered. And then did everything they could to let that game slip away from them. Became very stagnant in the second half, only scoring 3 points and doing just enough to hang on.
All right, this one's a low kick, and Ryan Hyman is going to get it at the 3, across the 10, brought down at the 18.
Yeah, I think he was thinking that kick might go out of bounds for a penalty, and then it just kind of hung up there, and he had to field it. So good job, special teams again, Hamilton. Going to be well coached in all phases. And that little squid kick forced Ryan to pick it up, and they're going to start.
Yeah, back at the 15-yard line, actually. 85 yards to go. Hamilton was able to march down pretty quickly. We'll see if Arrowhead can do the same. Nolan Hansen, the junior quarterback, in the shotgun. That's Jacob Seiner behind him, and he gets the ball on the first down. And he's brought down quickly. No gain on the play.
Yeah, the last game Hamilton and Arrowhead faced each other. Give a lot of credit to Hamilton's defense. We didn't have a lot of success running the football against them, or throwing it to that matter. See what kind of different schemes, ideas they have this week. What kind of new wrinkles. I know Coach has talked a lot about the running back staying on their path, following their blockers. So we'll see what that looks like today.
And it's picked by 55! Hansen pushes him out of bounds. Huge play for the Hamilton defense.
And that is bad getting worse if you're an Arrowhead fan, as Nolan Hansen, with an RPO run-pass option, decides to pull it and throw it into the waiting hands of the linebacker, and a turnover deep in Arrowhead's territory. And you can sense the momentum just absolutely in Hamilton's favor right now.
Yeah, I mean, we saw last week how quickly momentum can change after Arrowhead got off to that great start. You know, they really slowed down. Hopefully Arrowhead has some sort of answer here for Sussex Hamilton. Erdman's going to carry it right up the middle. Nice hit to keep him out of the goal line, but still gaining yards, getting closer. That'll bring up 2nd and goal from the 4.
Yeah, you can see the RPO, talking about that interception, has become kind of the vogue play across all levels of football. It kind of takes place of the old option football. The problem is the quarterback's got to make a read and he's got to be right. And that can be tough to do, and you can see the consequences there with the interception.
Nice job by the D there. 3rd and 3 now.
And it just hoping that Arrowhead's defense can find a way. You know, Hamilton is one of those teams that goes for and won't need
and
to as they
Erdman
bounce
takes it in. Touchdown, Hamilton, the Chargers.
Blink of an eye, this game just got broken open. 14-0 Hamilton. Arrowhead had 2 possessions on offense. And we'll see what kind of leadership is on this Arrowhead team. As you can see, the wind's out of the sails a little bit, and you really hope that that staff, that senior leadership, can shake it off here and get back to playing football. There's a lot of time left.
And the PAT is good. 14-0 Sussex.
This is very reminiscent of a few years ago with Charlie Smith at the helm. We called a playoff game against, I believe it was Janesville, or we're seeing somebody that they went down 14-0 in the first quarter after an interception. So we'll see if Arrowhead can follow suit, and then they pulled away and won that game late too. But credit where credit is due. Hamilton has come here. They've been fired up. They've been the team that has made the play so far.
Yeah, it's too early to say if it's a good thing or a bad thing, but there is still 7 minutes and 51 seconds to go in the first quarter, so time will not be an issue. If
you take some adversity, and you gotta just keep going. And as a play caller, as a quarterback, you can't let that mistake dictate the rest of your game. You can't all of a sudden get nervous. You can't get gun shy. You gotta have a short memory and get back in there and get your game plan and go.
All right, and here's the kickoff by junior kicker Timmy Tabalik.
Say that again.
Timmy Tabalik. And it's another low one. Hyman gets it up quickly this time. He's across the 20, dragged down, stopped at the 25. Not dragged down, in fact, just stopped. Ran into a wall there.
Looked like he had a little seam and then just got caught up, but a little bit better field position here. See what Arrowhead elects to do now. Kind of play calling they got. So early in the game, but you just kind of think of a vital drive here. Not saying that they have to come away with necessarily a touchdown, but put together some plays and keep the defense off the field for now and get some momentum back on their side.
All right, 1st and 10 here from the 26. Hansen finds Hughes on the right. Pushed out of bounds. Nice solid gain on the play. Good job to get the ball moving.
I love that call. You come off an interception and you make a play call for your quarterback, an easy completion. You picking up 7 yards on first down. I really, really like that for your quarterback to get that confidence level up again.
All right, so now 2nd and 3 from the 33. Hansen has it, looking to throw again. He's got time, but another pick! Throw short again, number 4 for Hamilton. Pushed out of bounds at the 26-yard line.
It couldn't be a worse start for Arrowhead. I don't know where that ball was going. Nolan put it up in the air in the middle of the field, almost as if he's playing 500 in the backyard. And if you're Arrowhead's coach staff, you got to sit that young man down and talk to him about how important the possession of football is and not being able to put that ball in peril.
All right, now this defense, who's been on the field the whole game almost, except for 4 plays, is now back out there, and they have a big job here. Keeping Hamilton out of the end zone would be big. Erdman keeps it. He's throwing it deep again. And he catches it. Flag on the play.
It's going to be pass interference.
Touchdown.
It's going to not matter. Turnover. What do offensive play callers want to do? They want to take a shot. They want to put the hammer down, and Hamilton does exactly that. Nightmare scenario for Arrowhead. They're going to go down 21, or depending on the extra point, 20, 21, nothing. And you're at 7:21 left in the first quarter. I would consider taking a timeout and just calling the team together and hitting the reset, as this team seems to be absolutely shell-shocked right now. There is very little life going on the side of Arrowhead. Stunned sideline, stunned crowd. If the student section would be here, they'd be slow. We have a better showing, I guess. But they don't have much to cheer for at this moment.
All right, to recap. In case
No, please don't.
No,
Stop.
I don't want to recap that.
Just in case that
We've only
scoreboard.
run 4 plays, Ryan.
In case that scoreboard's hard to read, it looks pretty small on my screen. 7:21 to go. Both teams have all 3 timeouts. Hamilton 21, Arrowhead nothing.
You heard that correct. 21. No, it's not the fourth quarter. It is the first quarter with 7:21 left to go. That's the only good news of your Arrowhead. You still have time. Just, what are you going to do with it?
All right, Hyman returns again. Gets across the 30. Each return has been a little bit better. And let's see if Hamilton's amazing defense can continue this. 2 straight possessions, 2 straight INTs, or will Arrowhead maintain possession and march this thing down and get some points?
You can't just drop him back and let him throw right now. You got a stable of good running backs. You get some confidence going, hand the ball off, let your studs at running back, Jacob Signer, Devin Nettles, let them start churning some points. Of the 4 plays, I think we've thrown it 3 times.
All right, and it is a quick pass over there to Harper Hughes.
Yeah, I hate that play. It worked out, but we're pulling the ball, running to his left, and throwing on the run.
All right, for the Warhawks, Signer is in the backfield with Nolan Hansen. Trey Euler is in the game. So is Harper Hughes, Ryan Hyman. All right, it's going to be a run by Hansen. About 1 yard short of the first down.
Don't understand. We don't really have a backup quarterback. Ugh.
Okay, and in come here a bunch of their big boys. I see Big Tasty, Zach Laveau, Brendan Foley, as they're trying to get this 3rd and 1 here. Something they've done a bunch of. Hamilton's surely seen the tape, and they probably ran it last time we were here. And it's a handoff to Nettles, and he's loose! Taraska taking it all the way. What a play!
Okay. Giving some life back into this team.
Last week he had a 70-yarder. This week a 60-yarder. Hopefully that turns the momentum at least a little bit here. 6-21 Arrowhead on the board.
Yeah, you saw a little wrinkle in their hippo double wing package. That was their counter trap back the other way. Haven't really shown it at all on film. Hot Sussex Hamilton on that 3rd and short. And man, you just feel like that was just what Arrowhead needed. Just to catch your breath. You couldn't have a worse start if you're Arrowhead. You faced as much adversity as you possibly can with 2 turnovers, resulting in 14 points. The offense not doing the defense any favors. Goes ahead and at least gets back on the board here. So much time left, 6-14, 21-7.
Yeah, it's kind of like, you're playing golf, you're on the range, you're hitting it fine, and then you get to the first tee, and you hit a couple tops, you hit a shank. You know what? It takes just one good swing, though, to get back into it. And here we go.
And how'd you do it through the run game? I'd like to see them. I'm not quite sure what their attack is, but it's been a lot of pass or this almost this triple option that they're running with the quarterback that hasn't really shown a lot of running throughout the year. Something they hasn't done all year, and you're calling that at this point of the season. If they get the run game going and start controlling things. At least that's what I'd like to see.
All right, Wozniak in to kick. This one's a low one. Takes a big bounce, but that'll be a touchback. Yeah, I don't usually see low burners like that from Wozniak.
Yeah, bladed it like I do around the green. I don't know if I had brought enough energy with me for this game. Starting off fast, furious, full of plays being made left and right. Arrowhead defense has yet to slow down this Hamilton attack.
Erdman gets it, he hands it off. Nice trip tackle there by Ethan Curley, the senior.
Ethan Curley, another great player on that defense, senior. Brendan Foley, number 0. Ethan Curley, number 1. Follow them, and they'll bring you to the football. Moving quickly.
2nd and 6 here. It's going to be another run up the middle.
And just like that, it's going to put in a 3rd down. They're going to get set here, and big play. It's hard to say that it's in the first quarter and still 5 minutes left, but you feel like
they're all big plays.
What a massive 3rd down play here coming up for Hamilton.
Third and 6 from the 24. Erdman in the shotgun. He keeps it, he runs it up the middle.
It's going to be short.
We'll have to see where the spot is.
I don't like where the ref is.
Yeah, coming in at a big angle there. Okay,
yeah.
well that spot looks actually pretty good where they're putting it.
No,
no, 1st down. Yeah, I thought he was walking back to the 29, but no luck. All right, the officials are conferencing. Face mask on Arrowhead there.
Okay.
5-yarder, 1st down.
1st down. See if they can overcome that now. Defense. Second face mask can fall. Arrowhead. Looks like there was problem with the formation is Hamilton's coach was jumping up and down, calling for a timeout.
First and 10 from the 35, 4:50 to go in the first quarter. Erdman hands it off, run up the middle, number 33 stopped pretty quickly there.
Yeah. Good job, D-line.
Braden Schroeder on the carry.
False start. You just feel like a lot of chess going on between these coaching staffs. Formational wise, movement up front, subbing different packages in for offense and defense. I like how Arrowhead's been able to at least get set before the snap this series. It seems like they are ready to go, they're prepared.
After the penalty, 2nd and 13 now from the 32. Hand off to Schroeder. Oh, nice tackle.
And I like this energy. You're starting to see life getting brought back into this team. And it's physically, it stuns you when things like that happen to your team, when you have that adversity, those turnovers, those scores. But you see them kind of waking up now. Another big third down.
Third and 9 from the 36. Handoff, run up the middle.
Good
job, defense.
Didn't have him trapped, and who is it? Number 0. He is not going to go quietly into the night. They're not going to knock him down. 4th down. Hamilton doesn't look like they brought anybody in for punting. 4th and 1. I wonder if they have a quick punt here that they're going to try and do. And there it is. Just got to get a look, gamesmanship, and they're going to run them out real quick, doing everything they can to get an advantage here. Arrowhead's ready for it.
And it's a throw. He caught it. First down, Hamilton. Wow, what a play.
What a call. 4th and long. Momentum somewhat seeming like it's coming back to Arrowhead, and you call a fake punt. But this is, a game at stake. And you got coaches on the field.
And Arrowhead calls its first timeout. Coach Harris wants a word with the officials.
Harris wants to talk it over with the refs. There's something that he is not happy with. What a call. I cannot stress how big of a call that is. They don't get that. Arrowhead takes over on their own 40. And you bring out Arrowhead's defense once more. You felt like they got a stop, the stop they needed, but Hamilton comes up with a fake punt back on offense. This game has it all so far.
All right, big play there. 9-yard gain for Schroeder.
And we're moving it now. We're moving slow again. It's kind of got that body language again. The defense, I know they're frustrated, but they got to keep on this team wide open.
Another first down there. Number 2 on the catch.
And again, they're just slow to get started.
All right, Zach Laveau grabbing his leg. Injury timeout here. It'll be 2nd and 7 when we come back to the action. All right, Zach Laveau being helped off, kind of hopping, keeping that right leg off the ground. All right, Sussex Hamilton now, 2nd and 7, 1:28 to go in the first quarter still. Erdman has it running up the middle.
Yeah, just keep exerting their wheel on the ground here, moving the chains, and you can just feel how much this drive just hurts taking that momentum back.
Yeah, 1st and 10 now from the 16. And Austin LaPaula is shaking up there, his right leg bothering him after that play as well.
I think that's Tanner Shumless.
Oh, Tanner Shumless? Oh, yeah. I tricked again by having 2 number 9s on this sheet. I was surprised. Thank you,
As
Andy.
much as Austin, my sophomore, would love to be
yeah.
the one be on the field
What
right
is he
now.
doing
I
in there?
don't think
Tanner Shumless, of course. Sorry, Tanner. Here we go, quick throw to the right. It's low but caught, and a loss of 2 on the play.
Good job rallying in space.
Erdman throwing deep. Caught it, 1st down. Peterson with the catch.
Yeah, just really good timing of the route. You're seeing accuracy by the quarterback, Erdman, but mostly just time. There's a very little pass rush that is getting to him at this point.
Erdman hands off to Schroeder. Stopped quickly.
And this may go to the end of the quarter here, about 27 seconds left.
Yeah, indeed. It's been a great first quarter for Sussex Hamilton.
It's been a great first quarter for Sussex Hamilton. It looked like Arrowhead might get some momentum back. Have them stopped on the 4th down. Hamilton goes for it on the fake punt, and they're back in the red zone with a 2nd and goal from the 6.
Yeah, on that fake punt, that the guy who caught it, he was just hanging out right by the sideline. No one even really was paying attention to him at all.
I'm getting word from our correspondent up north in Appleton. Uncle Randy says that the whole line was moving. I wonder if that was part of what was
why
Coach Harris was out on the field and wanted some answers. It seems like the whole line for Hamilton was moving, but that's the way it goes. It wasn't called.
Thanks, Uncle Randy.
All right, here we go. Second quarter begins with a 2nd and 6. And Erdman's keeping it, and he's going to be brought down short of the goal line. 3rd and 2 coming up from the 2. Urban drops it for a second, gets it back. Big sack. Erdman brought down way back at the 15 here.
Looks like they're going to try it on their field goal unit. So, big stop at the goal line there. There was a bobbled snap. Now, I should say they might go for it. They might fake it as well. We don't know what Hamilton's going to do.
There are currently no Chargers near either sideline. But don't count out anything. The kick is up. It looks good from here. Indeed. That brings it to 24-7. Hamilton on top. 10:41 to go in the half.
Small victory there for Arrowhead, keeping them out of the end zone at the goal line. So, giving up 3 points. 24-7. Just starting the second quarter. Arrowhead's just looking to chip away, see if they can't bite into this lead here. See they got any of their razzle-dazzle, fakey plays in their playbook.
Do we have any of those in our playbook?
I don't know. But it's time to start looking, you know.
Yeah, or just hand it off to Devin Nettles.
Or hand it off to Devin Nettles. Or Jacob Siner. I'd love to see again get more success on the running game as Arrowhead's long touchdown came from Devin on the ground. What I'd like to stay away from is just straight dropping back and putting the pressure on junior quarterback Nolan Hansen to try and win this by himself. There is playmakers all over for Arrowhead with Ryan Hyman and Harper Hughes and Jacob Siner. How can we get these guys involved?
All right, here's Timmy Tobolek with a low punt. This one goes to Devin Nettles, gets by him, and he's going to let that one go out of bounds. Flag comes down. Nice break for Arrowhead.
Does it come down to, did he touch it?
I thought he touched it.
And it looks like Okay. 35 versus the 5. We'll take the 35. I thought he might have touched it, but he didn't seem to be running.
Yeah, he didn't even try to
so.
get it once it got past him, so I thought he just knew it missed him.
Good starting position for Arrowhead. 10:41 in the second quarter. Plenty of time.
All right, Jacob Signer in behind Hansen. 3 wide receivers. And it's going to be a handoff to Signer. Nice run there. Good job, Jacob.
Yep, absolutely. And I know that they thought, during this week they could maybe run a little bit more in between the tackles. And there was a nice lane opened up. Got a prideful bunch up front. Full of seniors on that O-line that want nothing more than establish the run game here.
Second and 3 here from the 42. Another handoff to Signer. He tries to go up the middle, tries to bounce it off left. Good job by the Sussex Hamilton defense.
Yep, 3rd and short. In comes Jabari Craig. Third and short, see what play call they have elected here. And you almost got to feel around Michelle that this is 4-down territory. I don't know how you can afford a punt at this point.
I agree. I think 4-down territory. Hopefully they can pick it up here on the 3rd. Pass to Trey Euler. He's got it, but he powers his way across the 1st down marker. Well done, Euler.
Great individual effort. It's a sophomore, but you can just see why coaches rave about him in that frame. It looks like he gets taller every time I see him in the hallways. And he is a hard tackle as he picks up the 1st down. Not sure I love the play, putting the ball in the air, but what do I know? They pick up the 1st down. They like to see a little tempo of ourselves.
All right, 4th and 10, and it's going to be a handoff right into a line of Chargers.
And I like to see, time at some point is going to be our enemy, and it's get in and out of these plays. Sense of urgency. It seems like we're kind of just waiting out there.
2nd and 8 from the 50. Hansen's got it, and he hands off to Nettles. Nettles, big run.
Go, Devin.
Great run, gain of 15 on the play.
Yeah, another sophomore emerging this year. Getting everybody hyped up. Again, 1st down. Let's get in and out of our calls here. Get set up. Not necessarily up-tempo, but let's get this momentum going. Got the run game going. Let's keep feeding the beast.
First and 10 from the 36. Hansen throws it across the field to Hughes. Hughes is running. He's got some room. Nice gain of 9 on the play.
Yeah, I was watching that play, and you just saw what we call the overhang, that linebacker that's playing in between a slot receiver and the end of the line of scrimmage. And once they start cheating in to try and add more hats to the line of scrimmage to stop the run, you have to find ways to make them pay for that. Great play call, whether it's a call or RPO, really well diagnosed. We had numbers on the perimeter, and Nolan hit him for a good gain.
All right, 2nd and 3 now from the 29. Hand off to Signer. He's running up the middle. He's going to get the 1st down,
Yep,
I think. Depends on the spot.
Looks like it's going to be a 1st down. He's pointing, signaling. Got a great rhythm to this. And you love to see as soon as they get the chain set, have the call, get set up. Looks like they're now subbing guys in. Eat up a lot of clock here.
You think that's maybe by design? Give the defense a little breather?
It could be, but
it could just be out of necessity, perhaps. Hamilton's defense is so strong. All right, it's a handoff to Signer. He's got room. Nice move. Inside the 10.
Arrowhead will get the ball back at half. You just wonder if you could somehow get a score here, get a stop, and then make this a ball game.
I would like 2 scores before the half.
Yeah, well,
Can I
gotta
order
get
that?
one. Gotta get one here. And
Gotta
then
get one
find
first, yes.
And manufacture a stop. Something we haven't done yet.
Well, I'm putting the order in.
All right, now we have 1st and 10 from the 8. Handoff to Craig, running up the middle. He's still on his feet and he answers it in! Touchdown Warhawks! Jabari Craig, the junior!
Great set of balanced play calls, and we really went to the run game there. Something that, we didn't really start out. We just kind of threw more a little bit than we did running, and our O-line and our running backs came through and really did a good job marching down and hopefully cutting this to a 10-point game and trying to breathe life back into this. And this is the good first step.
All right, 6 minutes to go in the second quarter as Cam DeBoer waits to kick the point after. And that one is going to be good.
Yeah.
14-24.
Mark this down as that point where Arrowhead can start crawling their way back, that stop on the goal line to force a field goal, and then turn around and get 7 points the other way. Cut it to 10, 6 minutes left. Here's what we haven't done yet. We haven't found a way to stop Hamilton's offense. Thought we had them stopped, they went for a fake. 6 minutes, if you can somehow put a stop together and a drive and make this a brand new ball game come second half. But I'm sure Hamilton has other ideas. They put the foot down and keep this going. Again, Arrowhead has yet to stop their offense from scoring points.
I'm sorry. I really did hit you in the arm that time.
It went right to the bone.
You're going to have to
But
start
Kyle,
shooting now.
I need Kyle to come back in.
All right, Wozniak's kick, another low one. That must be by design. And Hamilton has a nice return, getting almost to the 30. So the Chargers will have 5 minutes and 54 seconds to play with here in the first half.
Yeah, that's more than enough time if you're Hamilton's offense has been able to move pretty quick. But also, one of the things with up-tempo teams, you can quickly get yourself into a third or fourth down depending on the success of the play. So we'll see what Arrowhead's defense can do here.
All right, 1st and 10 from the 30. Erdman throws to the left. It is
Quick
caught.
screen, short gain, good rally. And if you can put a couple more of those plays together for Arrowhead's defense, plenty of time left in the half. First thing is stopping Hamilton's offense. And they're going to pass again, wide open. Going to be short of the first down.
Yeah, great diving tackle there by Jack Borst to keep him short there.
Huge play here for Arrowhead as they slow to get set.
3rd and 3. Erdman's going to keep it himself.
Get there, and he's going to stop him! Great play, Arrowhead defense. Coming up short now. Again, we're going to hold our breath until they actually punt this one. And I'm not sure they're going to. It looks like Hamilton is just going to roll out and say, we're better offense. Either they're going to try and get them to jump or they're going to run a play.
Here they come.
Now.
God, what are they going to do? Okay, this looks like a punt attempt. We will see. Ryan Hyman back to kind of get it. He calls for the fair catch, and he gets it.
Good job catching it. Saved that ball from rolling closer.
Well, good job by the defense, because now they have 4 minutes and 16 seconds to try to get some more points.
I think the order was put in. We got the touchdown. We got the ball back.
I do like it
The
when
third-
they listen to Miss Burke.
The third part now is to put a 4-minute drive together and end in the end zone. A lot of success on the ground last drive. Combination of Devin, Jacob, and Jabari all running hard.
All right, 1st and 10 from the 15. Jabari Craig behind Hansen. And it's going to be Craig running up the middle. Short gain.
Short gain. In 4 minutes, you got plenty of time, but you still got to get in and out of these plays here.
Let's go! Let's go, Hawks! Come on, we need to score! Let's go!
Second and 8 from the 17. Nolan Hansen fakes the handoff and he runs it himself. Nice job, almost getting the first down, maybe even marks it there. Yep, he does.
Must like this play. It's about the 4th time I've seen it, so they're going to fake the run, and then no one's going to run it with the option to throw it. It's the new age version of the triple option. Just something I haven't seen. It's new wrinkle. It's worked. You just got to be careful running Nolan Hansen, as there is not a lot of depth at that position after him.
All right, 1st and 10, 3:08 to go in the half. And this time it's a handoff to Devin Nettles.
Great pickup. 3 minutes. You got to start really thinking about clock here. Arrowhead, I believe, has 2 timeouts remaining.
No, Arrowhead has 1. Hamilton has 2.
1, okay.
Second and 3 from the 32. Another handoff to Nettles. Nice bounce to the left. Good gain. First down and more.
Good job getting them bounds. Good blocking. Okay, you're over the 40. You're going to get into this, what I consider the 2-minute offense. We'd love to see the tempo really increase now for Arrowhead. You practice this every week. Know the plays, get to the line, and go.
We got this!
1st and 10 from the 42. Nolan passes it to Hyman. First down, and he's still on his feet.
Good job. Goes back to the RPO play that Nolan threw a pick on. This time connects, and just like that, with 2:23 left, Arrowhead's moving again in Hamilton territory. Wind blowing in their face, so field goal, even though DeBoer has been good from 52, you're going to have to get a little bit closer with that wind right now.
And Jabari Craig staying on his feet, trucking forward. Nice job turning nothing into about 4 yards there.
That's why I want to get those jerseys nice and tight, as the Hamilton guy was able to kind of grab and pull down from behind. Under 2 minutes. Got to get set here. Got to go.
Okay, I gave Jabari 2 extra yards there. That was only 2 yards, apparently. 2nd and 8 here. 1:44 on the clock. Okay, Hansen looking to throw. And he throws it out of bounds. Incomplete.
Yeah, pressure in his face. Did well enough to put that ball out of peril. 1:36 left. 3rd and 8.
Okay, you were talking about it just a second ago. Do you think right now they are close enough where they would consider a field goal attempt, or not yet?
That's pretty. I mean, 7 yards for the snap plus 10, so you'd be at the outer ranges plus that wind in his face.
Okay.
Would you try it? No harm if you can get to the end zone. It's kind of a touchback, anyways.
Okay, an incomplete pass. It looked like Hyman was just trying to touch it in any way he could to prevent the interception there. 131, 4th and 8 from the 38.
Interesting play call. Minute 31. Hamilton has 2 timeouts left.
Yes.
They don't get this. There's quite a bit of time left still.
Oh boy.
Down 10. You get the ball at half.
All right, let's see what they can cook up here. 4th and 8 from the 38. Hansen drops back, looking to throw. He's throwing it deep down the middle. Hyman's chasing it. Knocked down by the Flyers! They do get it! I called it! Nice call, Miss Merkler.
Where it looked like it was going to be a turnover on downs, the minute 24 is going to be a 15-yard penalty, and they're going to be right around the 25-yard line. If nothing else, you've moved yourself into Cameron DeBoer territory to try and cut this to a 1-score lead. Big play call, a big penalty call for the ref. If you're a Hamilton fan, you hate it. If you're an Arrowhead fan, you love it. Minute 24, new life into this
I thought it was a good call because I called it.
One timeout, you can still run the ball if you want, but you're going to have to be conscious now of your play calls.
Devin Nettles running up the middle.
See if they burn a timeout here. They're going to just get a play call. I don't love this. It's a lot of times going to... And they're still just...
Yeah, clock is at 1:05 and counting.
It's a lot of time wasted there. You got to have a play call ready to go.
Devin Nettles running. He's going to be dragged down at the 16.
Wonder if they're just willing to just get in line for a field goal here with 47 seconds. They're not calling a timeout. They're running the ball. I don't know if I love this.
All right, 3rd and 3. Jabari Craig in.
You got to take a couple shots here.
All right, here's the shot. Hyman catches it and gets out of bounds. 1st down.
27 seconds. Let's be aggressive here. You're in range, but field goals. We want touchdowns. That's what Michelle ordered.
I think I did just say 2 scores, so I should have been more specific.
You should have. 27 seconds on the clock. Nolan Hansen dropping back, looking to throw. He throws to the end zone, incomplete.
Had the corner route wide open. Instead, tried to force it in the middle. At least threw high enough, kind of threw that one out. 23 seconds, 2nd and 10. I believe Arrowhead still has a timeout.
Indeed.
So I don't hate running the ball here, calling a timeout. They got some explosive running backs in what looks like a passing situation. Catch them off guard, give it to the running back, and then call a timeout.
If they do hand off, it'll be to Jabari Craig. Nope, it's going to be a run. It's a screen pass to Craig.
Did he go out of bounds?
They're
signaling him out of bounds, yes.
I thought he did, yes.
19 seconds on the clock now, and that'll be 3rd down coming up. So one more shot here before a field goal attempt, you would assume.
Timeout. kicks the score. He dudes about other arm.
I should like tie this one down.
I don't even know where to recap this first half. But as it sits, Arrowhead 3rd and 10 from the 10-yard line.
One play, here we go. One play,
One more shot to try and get in the end zone before they would elect to kick a field goal. See what kind of play design they have.
All right, Hansen drops back. He's throwing it deep to the corner. Well out of bounds, though. Incomplete.
Yeah, you can just see they probably said, hey, we have 3 points. We're going to run a concept. If he's wide open, put it on him. If it's not, sail it over. You want to protect the points. And that message got clear to him, having 2 interceptions earlier in the first half. I'm sure that coaching staff said, we have to protect the football. It's not 7, but try and get this 3 points. We're in range for Cameron and Bohr.
And now it looks like it'll be timeout Arrowhead. Oh, I'm sorry, timeout Sussex. Yeah, good call.
Huge kick coming underway. Down 10, this would put it back into a one-score game, which for a while didn't seem feasible. Arrowhead won the toss, so they'll get the ball to start third quarter. Trying to double up here, score in the end of the second quarter. Get the ball in the third quarter and score. See, Cameron Bohr, who's been excellent all season, can put it through the uprights.
All right, here we go with 14 seconds to go in the half. The kick is up.
Good kick, and it is through. Great execution, special teams, and just like that, it is 24-17. 9 seconds left. Ups and downs of this first half have been great, but Arrowhead has crawled its way back into a one-score game. Do not go anywhere, not even this 9 seconds. You don't know what's going to happen.
Well, we promised the viewers a great game, and that's exactly what they're getting. Lots of action, lots of drama.
Wouldn't surprise me if Hamilton somehow did a fake during halftime and got the ball.
All right, the kick by Wozniak is staying in bounds. Nope, it is not.
Yeah, you just want to dribble that one in the middle of the field, but a little snap hook there. Probably like Kyle and Ben's golf game.
There was more slices or tops, but they played pretty well.
Looks like
As a
Hamilton
team.
is going to be content just to go in their victory formation, kneel it. They did enough damage here, 24 points. It's a lot on this Arrowhead defense. Although the defense wasn't helped out much by their offense with 2 turnovers.
It has made the difference.
It has made the difference, turnovers, and as it sits, 24-17. It is a ball game, ladies and gents. 7-point deficit. Arrowhead getting ball back second half.
All right, we'll see you folks in just a bit.
For your halftime entertainment, please welcome the Chargerettes dance team, reigning state prom champions. Tonight they will be performing their pep rally choreographed by the incredible 8 singers. Put your hands together for your Hamilton Chargerettes dance team. Not enough.
All right, sports fans, we are back and about to get started here in the second half. If you're just joining us, Sussex Hamilton is on top, 24-17. It was all Hamilton early, 21-0 in the blink of an eye. But somehow Arrowhead has chipped away, gotten back to a one-score game, and they are set to receive here to begin the second half.
Yeah, it was 21-0. I think there was still 7 minutes and change left in that first quarter. It's been a little bit of everything: turnovers, fake punts, touchdowns, goal line stands.
Let's even this thing up right now.
Again, Michelle asked for it. You gotta respond here.
All right, low kick. Arrowhead's got to get that ball picked up quickly. Devin Nettles does. He's trying to bounce it to the end of the field there and gets it to the 30.
Pretty good field position. See what kind of energy we got coming out of the halftime. Based on where it stood early in that first quarter, looking up at a 21-0 score, you got to feel very happy if you're Arrowhead. You're in a game, you're down 7, one-score game, and you have the ball. Started picking up momentum on the offensive side towards the end of that half, mostly through the rushing game.
Okay, 1st and 10 here from the 30. And it's a handoff. Run right up the middle. I believe that was Jabari Craig. Was that? Nope, that is... Oh yeah, indeed, Craig. The PA Budzing faked me out there. Made me second guess myself. That'll bring up 2nd and 6.
Pretty good pickup on first down. Positive yards, staying on schedule.
All right, 2nd and 6. Hanson waits for it. He gets it. He hands off again to Craig.
This time, not fooled. Really hard run to pick up really anything there. Bringing up a 3rd and short. Hard running by Jabari Craig, who gets spelled by sophomore number 2, Devin Nettles. You just feel a little extra weight on this 3rd down. Coming out of half. Trying to grab momentum. Only seems like it's 4 yards, but it feels like much more.
All right, 3rd down, handoff to Nettles. Nettles running. Oh, nice defense there by the Chargers. He's going to be a yard short.
Yeah, yard short. You're so close. I would love Arrowhead to have the confidence to go up in there and just say, you know what, our big package, whatever it's going to take, we're 1 yard away. We're not going to be denied because it just feels like that's a giant win for Hamilton.
Yeah, momentum was starting to shift to Arrowhead there.
Hamilton showing their ability to make some big-time play calls with their fake, going for it. Arrowhead sitting at the 40-yard line is going to elect to punt this way and let their defense go to work.
Wozniak back, waiting. He gets it, and he boots it.
Seemed to dance around a little bit.
I thought he was going to take off.
Oh, loose! It's on the ground! It's on the ground!
Get it! Get it, Arrowhead!
Arrowhead takes over!
And now the turnover you're waiting for! Warhawk Nation, get it out! What a turn of events as Arrowhead punts it away, elects to not go for it on 4th down, and it pays off as they are threatening early in the 3rd quarter.
The offense will retain possession at the 19 this time. I'm sorry, the 14 this time. 1st and 10 from the 14.
Gotta come out now and capitalize on this gift as Hamilton faces their first set of adversity with their turnover.
Who fell on that? Who ended up with that ball? Who fell on
I'm not certain. I thought it might have been Trey Euler, but he might have just been near it as we hand off to Nettles and he runs right into a pile. Yeah, I did not see who came up celebrating.
Yeah, 4 plays where they just have turned and handed the ball off. You wonder if you got some sort of play off of that, some sort of different look, as Arrowhead's offense really needs to make sure that they capitalize here, find it in the pay dirt in the end zone.
2nd and 9 from the 13. Another handoff to Nettles, juking through the middle. Nice gain.
It's going to be right at the sticks, about 1.5 yards short. Really good job of patient running and then putting his head down and picking up great yards on that 2nd down run, making up 3rd and 2. And you just get a sense that Arrowhead just smelling the end zone here.
Hanson hands off to Craig, and he will not be denied! Touchdown, Arrowhead!
And they're able to double up, score at the end of the 2nd, score at the beginning of the 3rd. And we're an extra point away from tying this ball game up. Arrowhead just crawling back into this game.
And the kick is pure.
And there it is.
Tie game.
All square. 8:13 left in the 3rd quarter. What a ball game. Hold on to your hats, ladies and gents. Brand new game. Little under 2 quarters of play. And here we go.
All right, here we go. Wozniak to kick. This one's deep and high into the end zone.
And now you got that defense able to put together some stops late in the second quarter. Hamilton had been moving that wheel, albeit a couple short fields with the turnovers on Arrowhead's offense. See what kind of second half adjustments were made.
All right, 1st and 10. Erdman brought
great
down.
Stop behind the line. Who else? Ethan Curley, number 1. Great tackler of the football. Finds himself around the ball all the time.
2nd and 11. Hamilton trying to answer. It's going to be a throw. Well defended, incomplete.
Bringing up a 3rd and long.
Good coverage there by Anthony Vetta.
Yeah, where they have been playing off those receivers all first half, giving them cushions. It looks like they've tightened up. Gonna make Hamilton try and maybe push it down the field. 3rd and long. You hear the crowd finally getting into it. Coaches on the sidelines for Arrowhead are waving, trying to get a signal. Roll out and there's pressure! Oh, it's complete, but it looks short.
I think he's going to have it.
That ball is down.
Yeah, it's just short.
And it's just going to be short. Hamilton, what do they elect to do?
What are they going to do?
It's a tie game. I can't. They're going to think about trying to get them to jump, but I can't imagine they're going to snap this. But Hamilton's been known to do this. Arrowhead's got to watch the football, make sure they don't jump off sides, but be ready for it. I don't see any movement on the sidelines. This looks like they're going to go for it.
Erdman has it. He's running.
They get a first down.
Got it.
Wow. I mean, just talk about that play call. You're on your own 30-yard line. 4th and short. Arrowhead all the momentum, and they go for it.
Yeah, back-to-back 2 very nice plays by Sussex Hamilton. 1st and 10 now from the 34.
Okay, chance to regroup here.
Erdman has it, and he's rolling to his right, looking to throw. Complete to number 10.
Turnover! Wow! Arrowhead, what a hit!
Of course, number 0, Brendan Foley, with a huge recovery.
What a series of plays. Hamilton going for it. Getting the first down, and then defense coming up big. And all of that momentum that seemed to escape Arrowhead in the first half seems to be building on this sideline in the second half.
Did Evan fall on that ball? I think Evan might have fallen on that ball. I don't know.
Time to take a shot play if you're Arrowhead.
1st and 10 from the 37. Tie game. 6:25 to go in the 3rd quarter. Nolan Hansen hands off. Nice move by Jabari Craig. Good run.
He's still going.
First down inside the 25.
And the crowd is starting to get into it. Arrowhead starting to flex itself up front with the line.
1st and 10 from the 22. Arrowhead looking to try to take its first lead of the game. Jabari Craig in next to Hansen. Ryan Hyman, the receiver, on the right. Hansen throws it to Hyman. He's got it!
Oh, good touch pass, but man, oh man, that looked like the linebacker was making a play for that. Nolan does a nice job putting touch on that. surprised they went to the air knowing our run game, how strong it's been, but they have confidence in this junior and he delivers. 1st and 10, or 1st and goal from the 10.
Hand off to Nettles, bouncing left, but quickly brought down. Maybe a gain of 1.
It's about capitalizing on these turnovers, finding the pay dirt. Definitely in field goal range, but you're thinking, how do we get into the end zone? 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal. Hansen waits. Hands off to Nettles. Nettles runs up the left. Good defense by the Chargers there. Very short gain.
Yep, so third and goal from about the 8. You got to protect the football. Don't make sure you don't do anything silly here. Any points will take the lead. Look for star receiver Ryan Hyman, 24. He's been clutch down here.
All right, Hansen rolling, has some time, but he's being chased. He's got to get rid of it. He's going to keep it. Ooh, brought down at the 4.
Yeah, you love his toughness, but as a quarterback, you got to think just get out of bounds, or you don't want to take unnecessary hits. He's trying his best to get in there. They're going to come up just a little short, well within field goal range, and I like the decision here. What you don't want to do is go for it on a 4th down and give up and not get any points. Take the lead here. If Cameron can connect on his field goal.
Nice hold,
snap,
good kick.
And Arrowhead takes their first lead of the night. Staring down a 21-point deficit in the first. 4 minutes left to go in the 3rd quarter. Arrowhead up for the first time, 27-24. So, small victory if you're Hamilton. You had that turnover, but you limited the damage on that. Held Arrowhead's offense to a field goal. Hamilton kind of feeling the way Arrowhead did in the first quarter. Hamilton started off with a muffed punt that led to 7 points, and then a fumble leading to 3 points. So momentum moving back like a yo-yo here a little bit. Arrowhead's got it right now. See if their defense can continue to build on that.
All right, here's the kick from Wozniak. This one looks like it's going to be another touchback. And Sussex will take over at the 20. Finding themselves down for the first time tonight. This Warhawk team has come up with back-to-back turnovers, once on the punt, and then after that on the defense.
Trying to get this crowd engaged again. The benefit of having a home game is trying to get that home crowd. Let him be the 12th player on the field.
4 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. Still a lot of time left. Erdman runs it himself up the middle.
Yeah.
Big run. That's going to be a first down.
Too easy. seems like when they want to settle down or when they want to run their go-to play, they're going to run quarterback power, pull some linemen around, and just run with their quarterback.
All right, 1st and 10 from the 32. Birdman hands off this time.
Nowhere to go. Good.
Schroeder trucking his way. Nice job staying on his feet.
Yeah, what looked like a gain of nothing turned into a positive 4 yards.
Second and 5 from the 37. Gonna be a tricky reverse.
And it's going nowhere. In fact, it's gonna lose yards. You're not gonna trick number 0, who was there to make the stop behind the line of scrimmage, setting up a lengthy 3rd down.
Yeah, that was Erdman to Schroeder to Peterson.
3 minutes
Very nice defense.
left here at the 3rd. These 3rd downs are starting to become more and more important. Arrowhead looking to see if they can't make another stop. Looks like some confusion. This wide receiver, I don't think knows the play.
3rd and 6, Erdman keeps it himself. He is going to get it.
Again, that's really their go-to when they need a big play. They're going to run behind Erdman, their quarterback, get those big linemen moving. Massive 3rd down. Hamilton's able to quiet the crowd for the time being.
First and 10 from the 44. Hand off to Schroeder. Solid gain there on the 5-yard, 6-yard run.
Yep, picking up positive yards on 1st down.
It's been a heavy dose of running right up the middle lately.
Yeah, and you can kind of see that tempo slowing down. They're electing to kind of burn more time a little bit. They're not as quick to the ball as they were in the 1st quarter, the 1st half. False start.
Yep, false start. That'll bring it back to 2nd and 10. Oh, maybe 2nd and 8. Hand off to 2. Oh, he almost broke loose, but he almost got to the 1st down. Good carry.
Good tackle. 3rd and short. Oh, they're moving back. Holding. Back-to-back penalties. Really killing this drive for Hamilton. What was going to be a 3rd and 1 is now a 2nd and 19.
Yeah, they've had that wide receiver Drew Olson running back to the quarterback multiple plays in a row there, and they finally handed it to him. But all for naught after the penalty.
Yeah, now Arrowhead, great opportunity to try and keep this Hamilton offense from getting a 1st down, but gotta play smart, gotta play sound. Watch for their quarterback to just run and try and pick up some yards here.
Erdman rolling, looking to throw to number 2. Big hit by Wozniak.
It's going to be a 3rd and 11. Good job holding onto the ball for number 2 from Hamilton. Took a big hit. But it's going to be a 3rd and long. See how Hamilton elects to tackle this one. They've been going to their quarterback, Erdman, on the runs
That'll do it for the third quarter, though.
Also have shown to go for it from anywhere on the field, so you wonder, do they try and just pick up some yards to get into a easier fourth down conversion? And it's time for jump around. Jason Johnson's favorite, huge Badger fan.
All right, well, Andy, while we're waiting for the fourth quarter to start, let's take a look at this picture. A little remember when for the folks at home.
Yeah.
We have the seniors, the current seniors. This picture was taken right after their very first freshman game way back in August of 2022. What do you have to say about this picture?
How time flies, and I tell you, I'm emotional thinking about that group and where they started 4 years ago. Our first time playing at Arrowhead, a win against Marquette, and that just, you knew what kind of group that was, and what a tremendous group of seniors they are. I mean, you see it today facing this adversity and it's wheeling this team back in it. I couldn't be more proud of that group, and it's a great moment of reflection to think about where they came from and how far they've come and what they've given to this program.
All right, well, they have at least one more quarter of football here. If we can finish strong, we got a whole nother game next week. 3rd and 10 now. Big play for both sides. Erdman has it. He throws. Number 2 has it. He pitches it. Huge trick play. Number 13 gets the first down. Wow, what a play.
Hamilton is just unloading every play they have, and why not? You can't take them into the offseason with you, but fake run, hook and ladder. You haven't seen that since flag football days, but they have it and they execute it, and good on them. And back to what they do well, and it's quarterback run.
All right, so clock is ticking. 11:30 to go in the game. 2nd and 7. Nice long drive here by Hamilton.
It's so hard to just tell your defense, you don't have that in the timeout to say, hey, watch out for the hook and ladder.
Yeah, brilliantly executed.
Looks like a timeout, Hamilton.
Timeout, Hamilton. That is their first timeout.
It's hard to burn those now. You know this game has a potential to go down to the wire. You want to preserve as many timeouts as you possibly can, but they must have not liked the play call, not liked the look.
Do we have any scores from around the state? Any updates?
Last I saw, Muskego was ahead of Badger 2013.
Okay, that's a close game as well.
Wanakee up 28-14 over the Pier.
Winner of that game plays the winner of this game.
Yep. Milwaukee's getting beat handily by Reedsburg.
Second and 7 from the 38. Erdman fakes the run. Now he's looking to throw. Being chased by Keith Willingham. What a step by the junior!
Wow! What a timely. They're trying to figure out, was he sacked or did he? It looks like he's sacked. Or are they going to call incomplete? So he did get the ball off, but that's going to be almost the same case scenario, 15-yard and loss of down. So it's going to be 3rd down and maybe even a little bit farther back. As Keith Willingham got back there and was able to hold on enough, and look at this turn of events here. 3rd and a mile.
All right, we've seen a lot of amazing plays by Hamilton when they find themselves in positions like this all night. 3rd and 23. Let's see what the Chargers have cooked up. And can this Arrowhead defense stop
Defense has
it?
got to get off the field here. Do everything you can not to give up a big explosive play. Keep everybody in front of you.
Hand off to Schroeder, running up the middle.
No.
And he's loose, but brought down short. Yeah. It's going to bring up 4th and about 6.
Got the wind behind them. Not sure their distance, but huge 4th down play coming up. 4th and 8, 4th and 7. Picked up a lot of yards on that play, making it much more manageable 4th down. It's a 50, I think it'd be about a 55-yard field goal. You got wind to your back. Timeout. Hamilton, they got 1 remaining and 10 minutes, 11 seconds left. The type of game this is going to come down to, they're now going to be limited with their timeouts. Massive play coming up here, 4th down, 4th and 7. Got to be ready for any gadget play. Hamilton has run a fake punt. Hamilton's run a hook and ladder. What else do they have in that bag of tricks? And what do you tell your defense to key on here? And what did they want to call with that timeout? So you got to be ready for just about anything here. Massive play coming up here with 10-11 left. Arrowhead up 27-24 over Hamilton.
All right, here we go. 4th and 7 from the 34. 10-11 to go in the game. Erdman has it, fakes the pitch, and runs up the middle. He's going to be close. I think he got pushed over at the end. That's going to be a 1st down, depending on the spot.
And why not? When they needed it the most, they've gone to that quarterback power, and Arrowhead has very little answers for that as we're setting up another nail-biting game. 10 minutes, under 10 minutes going. Hamilton, fresh set of downs.
Yeah, we were all expecting the possibility of some sort of trickery. They went back to the old standby, run it right up the middle.
After the
they're very good at it.
3rd and a mile, Hamilton is able to overcome that and keep life into this drive.
1st and 10, handoff to Schroeder. Nice run. Tarkowski tackled him.
Getting worn down a little bit up front for the Arrowhead defense. Running right up the middle, the teeth of that defense, and Arrowhead having little answers to that.
Second and 5 from the 25. 9 minutes to go in the game.
There's a little confusion there. People bouncing around side to side.
Erdman has it. Screen pass to 13. Incomplete.
Pressure by Ethan Curley causes Erdman to get that ball out before he wanted to, and the receiver wasn't turned around and ready for it.
Yeah, Erdman just needed a couple more seconds, and Peterson might have looked around and had some room to run there.
He did have some green space. That is true. And this drive has eaten up a lot of time. Under 9 minutes to go in the 4th. Hamilton has really elected to slow down that tempo and put a long, time-consuming drive together.
3rd and 5 now from the 25. Erdman has it running up the middle. He's got nowhere to go this time.
A better job of stopping him. We're going to get to another 4th down play. They have continually gone up the middle with Erdman. That time Arrowhead is ready for it. You got one timeout left if you're Hamilton, so I don't know if they want to call that or they got to play. They may be in field goal range. It doesn't look like the unit's coming on.
Otto Cochran.
About a 45-yard field goal, but they're gonna go for another massive play. 4th down.
4th and 8 here, big play. Erdman has it, looking to throw. He's got time. And he's picked off Arrowhead! Arrowhead, huge play!
Turnover!
Ethan Curley with the interception, read it like a book.
Defense coming up huge in the second half. 4th down, turnover. 7:48 left to go. Arrowhead on offense. A lot of time left. Arrowhead's got to stay aggressive on offense. You can't get into the mode of just running the clock out. Got to get first downs. Got to capitalize on that turnover. Keep the ball in your hands.
All right, quick pass to Harper Hughes on the left side. Runs out of bounds.
Yeah,
nice
like
game,
that.
though.
I like that. Big yards on first down. It just shows me that they're willing to be aggressive, but responsibly. Not getting the ball out of no one's hands quickly. Taking the perimeter.
7:43 to go in the game. 2nd and 5 from the 40. A long drive here or a quick drive ending with points would be huge for momentum.
Any sort of points. But more importantly, just trying to get the ball to take time off the clock.
Jabari Craig right up the middle. First down.
Crossing midfield. Once those chains get set, they're going to keep ticking, and we're going to try and slow down a little bit if you're Arrowhead. Making sure that you're going to start milking this time down.
And continue to get first downs.
And continue to get first downs. Running game has been the key to their success in the second half. Combination of Devin Nettles, Jabari Craig, Jacob Seiner.
All right, 1st and 10 from the 49. It's going to be a handoff to Nettles.
Go!
He evades a tackle, and it almost gets a first down. Gain of 8 on the play.
Guys around him and just showing lower body strength for a sophomore. A couple standout sophomores, number 7, Trey Euler, and number 2, Devin Nettles, emerging here in this Arrowhead offense as this clock continues to tick down. 2nd and short.
It's going to be another Nettles run. This time first down.
Yep.
All right, 3-point lead for Arrowhead. Looking to add on. 6:27 to go in the game.
Yeah, and remember Hamilton burning those 2 timeouts earlier in this quarter. Only leaves them with 1, so they're going to have to use that strategically here, as they can't really do anything to stop the clock at this moment.
All right, 1st and 10 from the 37. It's going to be another a Jabari Craig run. First down again.
And you can see Arrowhead just starting to road grade up front, starting to sniff a victory here, or what it means to hold on to this ball. 2nd and short, that time continues to tick.
Yeah, we're inside of 5:35 right now. 2nd and 1. I said it was a first down. It was very close. Let's see if they can get it here.
Oh, they're going to jump
gonna be a
outside.
jump.
What a job. What a play call.
And there's that first down I was talking about. All right, 1st and 10. It's going to be a Jabari Craig run again. Nice move. Keeping the ball under wraps, 2 arms, 2 hands.
Good job. They're mixing it up a little bit, a little counter play there, doing our own pulling of our guards and tackles and trying to change it up a little bit. So I like the variety here, not just doing the same run play over and over again, picking up positive yards on 1st down, but more importantly, just ticking that clock away.
4:30 on the clock and counting. 2nd and 7.
One more 1st down and hear the fans yelling. That would be nice.
Jabari Craig again, running up the middle. I'm sorry, that's Devin Nettles. Good job there. Short gain, that'll bring up 3rd and 5.
Big 3rd down here. You'd like to get one more 1st down to take as much time as possible. What's your best play call here? Something that's not going to necessarily put the football in peril, but what's their best play to pick up 5 and really start to stretch this time down?
Third and 5, Hanson and Nettles. He's got steam.
Go!
Up the middle. First
down! Flag down.
Oh no. Is that going to be holding?
No one's really reacting yet. Oh, yeah, looks like it's going to be against Arrowhead. They're walking backwards. We'll see. Yep.
Oh, it's costly.
Okay, so still 3rd down here.
Yeah, it pushes them back, though. I mean, that's talking about edge of field goal range here. With the dead ball, I wonder, let's take a shot deep. Maybe Ryan Hyman, just let your senior go up and get a play. I kind of like to just say, let a senior go make a play, maybe get a pass interference call.
Hands it off to Jabari. He's got room on the left. He's got room. He stays in bounds.
Still able to pick it up.
1st down.
Huge run.
Got it.
What a run by Jabari Craig.
Wow.
As they pick up a 1st down when they needed.
3:01 to go in the game. We will now have 1st and 10 from... It might...
1st and goal from the 10.
Yeah, 1st and goal from the 10. Wonderful.
Mostly just through the ground here. Arrowhead asserting their dominance up front.
Hand off to Craig again. Good defensive stop there. Gained maybe a yard, maybe 2. And the clock continues to tick now. 2nd down, we're at 2:40.
You would just
some
love for
and
this
counting.
to end in the end zone and make it a true 2-score game. 3 would be nice. It makes it so they can't kick a field goal, but you got to end in Pater and really and just see if you can't cap this wonderful drive off, as this is going to go under 2 minutes here.
Devin Nettles, the back, next to Hanson. It's going to be a Nettles run up the middle. Staying on his feet, trucking along, but well short. Got to maybe the 7.
Yeah, I love it. I wonder if there's even timeout now. They're 3rd and final. Going to stop this clock at 2:07.
Timeout, Hamilton. That is their 3rd and final timeout of the game.
A lot of time left. 3rd and 9. 3rd and goal from the 9.
Yeah, we know that 2 minutes and 7 seconds is a lot of time. I mean, Sussex Hamilton scored 21 points in about 4.5 minutes, so This game is far from over. These next couple plays are going to be pretty big.
It's interesting, you know, you can run the ball here and take this clock down pretty far and kick that field goal. If you elect to go for a pass and it's incomplete, you sort of have a timeout for Hamilton. So one of those things to keep in mind as you're play calling here, are you content taking your 3 points as it's well within Cameron DeBoer's range if they can execute and keep that play clock or keep the clock rolling, or do you take a shot here and just say we want to get in the end zone?
All right, 2:07 on the clock. Jabari Craig behind Hansen. It's going to be a Craig run up the middle. He's got steam. He's moving. He's on his feet.
Fourth
Just
down.
short.
Oh my goodness.
Go for it.
Oh my goodness.
Hammer, go for it.
Take it in.
Take it in.
There they go. There
Take
go
it
the
in.
big boys.
Because you know what? They have no timeouts. They would have to drive very far just to even get into field goal range. I love this call. I love this aggressive call. We have a chance. Hamilton's been doing it to us all game where they've been going for it on fourth down.
It's going to be 4th and 2. 4th and goal from the 2. Clock's currently ticking inside of 1:25. As you said, Hamilton has no timeouts left, but Arrowhead still has all 3.
All 3. I don't mind letting this go all the way down and then taking a timeout and then get you up. So you tug it down to 1:14. Massive play coming up. Gives time to the coach, though, a second guess. Do we take 3 points here? But then you got to kick off, and they have a chance to return it, and they have an explosive offense. They would have to get in the end zone. Or do you just try to put it out of reach here and just say we're gonna run it right up the middle and try and make this, put this game on ice. How about the defense's second half, Ryan, Michelle? They got 24 points, but it was
even in the second quarter, with
so far,
yeah.
they've given up 0 points in the second half. Tremendous job of making adjustments. And it looks like Arrowhead's going to say, we're going to take our ball and we're going to try and put this in the end zone and go home.
All right, we see Brendan Foley in there.
Another timeout.
You take back-to-back timeouts.
Now, how much of this is trying to figure out what Hamilton's defense is going to look like, or maybe showing them a false look on offense? I mean, how much chess are we playing here?
Yeah, it's definitely looking at the defensive front. How are they aligned? Where is your mismatches? Are they overloaded one way? It's all about how they're aligned to what play you want to call. They got a couple different variations to this double wing.
Yeah, I see Devin Nettles on the right, Brendan Foley on the left. And it's going to be Brendan Foley! He takes it in! Touchdown, Seahawks!
Senior, all-state linebacker. It is fitting that he says, give me the ball.
Yay!
Army recruit. And that puts this game basically out of range. It's going to take an absolute miracle down. Going to be 10 points as Arrowhead is sniffing a level 4 game for the first time since they went to state.
2015. Okay, looks like that's going to be Arrowhead's final timeout there. Looked like there was definitely some confusion about getting the players they wanted in there.
I was trying to look at the rule. Did Arrowhead take back-to-back timeouts?
I think we did.
I thought that's a rule that you could. I could be wrong. I didn't think you could take timeout and then call another timeout. It doesn't matter. As it sits, Arrowhead 33, Hamilton 24. Arrowhead's come on an offensive barrage in the second half.
Yeah, since like 7 minutes to go in the first quarter, Arrowhead's outscored Hamilton 33-3. And here's Cam DeBoer to kick the PAT. Looks like a flag false start on Arrowhead. So that kick is no good for now.
What is happening to our...
The wireless mic there was rubbing up against his shirt, and maybe some wind too.
Oh, moly.
All right, we'll try this again. 33-24, trying to make this a 10-point game instead of a 9-point game.
If you're going to follow Arrowhead this season, you're going to get your money's worth. Big game after big game, and
that kick is good.
That's found a way. A will is a way. Down 21-0 with 7 minutes left in the first quarter. The defense has given up just 3 points since then. And the offense doing their part. Ryan Estrella, you got to hand it to first and foremost. That offensive line has been playing great all game long. You mix that front, that senior-led front, with the likes of Devin Nettles, Jabari Craig, and Jacob Seiner.
Absolutely. Also, great bounce back by Nolan Hansen after a very rocky start.
When you start playing this deep in the season, when the weather's going to start turning, defense and the run game are going to take you a long way. Nolan Hansen is a tremendous young man. He did a lot through this game with his arm and his leg, showing toughness. But defense travels, run games travel. This Arrowhead team just finding ways to win games, and that's just part of a tremendous group of young athletes.
Can we just talk about the poise Nolan had after having 2 interceptions and then playing the game that he did?
He's done it all year. He had some interception troubles early on, and he comes back, he doesn't blink. And, you know, that's just the confidence the coaching staff instills in him. You're the guy. You're going to go back out there. We're going to have ups and downs, and you know, as coaching staff, you're going to have adversity. It's how you respond. And the way they responded today just shows the character of these young men. It's easy to pack it up and feel sorry for yourself, especially after going down 21-0. But what a testament to this group.
All right, 1st and 10. Erdman looking for some magic. He's throwing it deep to 10. And it's going to
seal the deal. Another senior who had a tremendous game against Hamilton last time says thank you, but it is good night. As Arrowhead is just going to come out in victory, and they're going to seal the deal. But an improbable comeback, one for the ages, and Warhawks, you are going to take off to level 4, leaving the nest behind. That game will be on the road. Seniors, bless you for what you've done to this program as you go out on a memorable night on your home turf here at Taraska Stadium. Thank you, seniors.
Congratulations also on a great season to Sussex Hamilton. They were definitely a team that had a great run. This game,
utmost respect. I mean, they're starting to come on. I mean, these games that these programs are putting together. A lot of respect to that group, to the seniors over at Hamilton as well. Hard-fought battle.
And a a flag.
And a flag.
Yeah, this was, I believe, 3 years in a row. Arrowhead has faced off against Hamilton in the playoffs.
Ref did not get enough face time in the games. Gonna get it in the next minute. What a game. Unbelievable.
All right, that's going to be us nearing the end of this game. 50 seconds to go. The clock's going to tick down. One more snap, I believe, is all we need.
That's it. One more snap. And Ryan Michelle, another great year of broadcasting.
Absolutely.
Till next year, we're on the road.
All right, now we head to the handshake line. Arrowhead in a state of euphoria. Sussex Hamilton. Their season comes to an end, but it was a great one. Have a great night, everyone.